Good afternoon, everybody. Solo Seer here today. As you can see, I have FF14 fired up in Quarry Mill, which can only mean one thing. It's time for Palace of the Dead. I've been working on farming some Pajali gear, and just because I like the glams. And as such, I figured now's a great time to try doing just a level floor 1 to as far as I can get and see how it goes. So I'm going to start out with my bard here, and we're going to see how far I can make it. I'm going to do this as a weekly series for a bit, so don't expect that this will be all in one video. Today we're doing floors 1 to 10, and we're going to see how it goes. My best class in Palace and preferred is Red Mage, but we're not doing that today because, to be honest, Red Mage gets kind of boring in here, and I've been doing Bard and Warrior at different times, and Bard in particular can be a lot of fun in here. So that's the reasoning on that. Nothing to do with optimization, just it's what I like. This is also a good time for me to start playing again because the new patch is coming out tomorrow, and I am very excited to see where the story is going. And I'm also super pumped to see with the raid for the 12. Can't remember what they're calling it off the top of my head, but you all know the one, the Alliance Raid series. And just starting out, going to get those in these early levels. I'm going to be doing a lot of just trying to kill everything to get leveled up quickly. And I'm also going to be doing lots of exploring to get the Pomanders, and also to get those silver chests because, as I said, I am farming Pajali gear, which means I need to get Ether Pool grips. Oh, there is another enemy. We'll take it out before we move on. So for those of you looking for speed runs, these will not be that. You will see that my Ether Pool is maxed out for the moment by the fact that it is synced down when you look at my character sheet. And that's fine. It shouldn't take too long, probably getting these first 10 floors done. And it won't be synced anymore, if I remember right. Let's see. Don't need those right now, but we will use this intuition. Gonna try to get some of that horde. I think I had that last floor and probably should have used it then. But this works. It did say it is on this floor, so we'll see what we can find. Yep, right there waiting for us. Perfect. I'm a pretty big fan of Palace. I really like that it goes back to having some progression. It feels very old school, just dungeon crawly. And it can be a nice change of pace in FF14 when, you know, it's pretty heavily story-based, and don't get me wrong, I love the story. But when you just want that kind of dungeon crawl feel, or when there's no story left, this can be a lot of fun for a while. Unless you're one of those people who spent 100 hours grinding it out to level all your characters to 60. Then maybe you never want to see it again. I understand. There we go. Got blowed up. Got to fix that, obviously. Oh. And I got to remember, as the bard, I can Peloton when I'm not fighting. that is a nice thing in Palace, just being able to move through quickly. And on we go to the next floor. Since I'm intending this to be a long run, I'm going to be spending a lot of time gathering Pomanders because, again, I want to be able to have these as options in the later floors. And that's why a lot of the ones that give power-ups you'll see me not using unless I've already maxed them out. At least for the time being, when the floors are relatively easy here. For the long runs, you don't want to rush it. It doesn't have to be a speed run. You'll also see a lot of the time I probably am not going to bother to play optimally. Don't really need a full rotation in here. A lot of these things you can just pick off really quickly, so in those cases, I may just spam Heavy Shot. Basic attack does the job. Rotations are for bosses and other stuff. In Palace, I'm not saying that for regular dungeons. Please nobody crucify me. Oh, there's a silver chest in here. And I've been pacified. That's cool. We're going to back off for a minute, let this wear off. Oh, and maybe not trigger that one. Off to the side here. Playing that stealthy game for a minute. Alright, and good to go again. So we'll take that sweet, sweet XP and move on. Oops. That was a bad time to trigger that. Alright, these things have a little more health, but still not super concerned about a full rotation on them. As you can see, they still go down pretty quick. Alright, capped out on Pomanders of Steel, so pretty soon I'll be using those as I find more in treasure chests. Let's grab this. Still no upgrades. On lower floors like this, when you're already over-leveled on Ether Pool, you usually don't get the upgrades, but once in a while the RNG favors you, so I'm still going to grab those chests and hopefully get them. We'll see what happens as we move on. Such as with this one. Still nothing. RNG does not like me today. Alright, let's see what we have in here. Nice, maxed out the strength as well. That's going to make this a lot easier. Oh, and we've triggered a trap. So we're going to run away. And it's not going to be a problem. Yeah, still no AoE, so that is my only option. Rapid fire those single shots until I get lucky there. If I'd been thinking, I could have used arm's length and slowed them a bit, and that would have helped, but you know how it is. Things get panicky when you're being attacked all at once by one of those traps. Alright, did I miss anything in here? It does not appear so. But hey, there's always XP, and that will make sure I stay nice and over-leveled for the rest of Palace. Alright, gonna hit up the exit, and we're halfway through. Not bad for today's run. Alright, there we are. Steel is ready to be used because there's a new one in here. May as well use the free buff at that point. And let's see if we get anything good there. Nope, of course not. These hornets actually take a little bit of effort. Alright, cool. I have my runaway move. Always nice. Alright, and we found the exit, but let's see what's in the other direction this way. Looks like treasure. Alright, cool. Starting to build that collection, which makes me feel nice. Want to have a lot of these ready as we move forward. And Hippogriff down, another level up. And pacified. So we're going to wait to go to the next floor, because no idea if there will be any patrols or anything in the first room. And I'd rather not trigger those when I can't attack easily. Alright, good enough. Alright, and we're going to refresh the steel. Because, may as well, because we're already full up. Farm out the rest of this treasure and we'll move on. And right now on these first floors where everything is simple and easy, you'll see me just going through and farming everything. As I move on and get to the higher floors, I will be doing less of that. As floors get more complex, more branching routes, and I have more pomanders and more levels, I will care a lot less about clearing out everything. I also don't remember if the intro screen to Palace actually shows it, but I do have a warrior on floor 31 currently as well. And I will be playing that in addition to this. I just will not be playing that on video. At least not currently. So I'm actually using that to get more ether pool as I go along. That way, as I go up the floors, going back and forth will let me keep a high enough ether pool to keep progressing with hopefully minimal difficulty. Alright, strength time. Alright. This is a risky use because there's only 2 floors left, but I like getting Cursed Horde, so we're going to see if I get lucky. Well, not on this floor, so hopefully the next one. Otherwise, I wasted it. Alright, gonna refresh my steel. And then back to the teleporter. One more floor to go. Let's see if I luck out on that accursed sword or not. I didn't actually see anything one way or the other. I'm guessing that's a no, which is disappointing. But we'll check around just in case. I might have missed it if it popped up, but I don't really care to go through the chat log to find out. Oh, he's got a new Intuition Pomander. I can use that next run. Sweet, another level. That makes things nice for a bit. More treasure. Alright. Building out that stash. And back we go to the boss of the stage. And let's see, looking at buffs, that lasts the fight. I don't need a rebuff here. Probably don't need to anyway against this boss. Should have led that with poison, but I got it up now. I don't know if Arm's Length even works against this thing, but I'm gonna try it. Nope, it's not debuffed. Okay. Doesn't do a thing. That's okay. And that's that. Boss down. First 10 floors are complete. Oh, there's the exit over there. So we're going to hit that up. Cash out for the week. And... alright, I have Poetics capped. I should probably go spend some of those, but... not going to worry about that for now. And there's the first 10 levels. Please check me out next week as I will be continuing this as a weekly series. There is a small chance I will consider streaming in between weekly video releases, and if I do, I may actually continue it during the stream, but I will make sure that that's available after the stream as well. So either way, it will be available for people to see as soon as I've done it. In the meantime, hope you all enjoyed today's video, and come back again next week and see how this continues. Have a good one.